5:30 p.m. Saturday, October 1st, 2022. Episode number 947 of Yeah Dude. My name is Jonathan and this is Seth. Hello, Seth.
How's his microphone?
So
no namaste for me, hands on microphone.
You could namaste real quick and then
come back to my mic.
Or we could just learn how to, we should start talking.
Can we make namaste mics where your hands go into little
prayer
warmers? I mean, it's October, warmers. It's the season of the witch. Are you aware of this?
Are you aware of the witch? And are you aware of it? It is her season.
947. Yeah, dude. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Had some difficulties.
But now
so
we're
let's get back into the mics.
Fuck
the.
This is a farewell.
Oh, this is our farewell
episodes
because we want to go back
hands
to the cave.
But we're gonna go back hands free, but high fidelity.
High fidelity.
Hands free.
Lapel.
Bluetooth. What do they call them? Lav.
Is that what they call them in the industry?
Mic.
That's what the elites call them?
Lavalier.
Lavalier. Jonathan Lavalier
Larrachetti. We're not positive. It's possible that we may be gesticulating sooner than later.
Back to where it all began.
Yeah.
Is it possible that we can trace? Can we talk to the scientists? Because they're talking a lot about global warming. I'm not a scientist. I listen to the science. That if my mother, Marcia, sends fall foliage every year, would we be able to go back over 16 years and trace when we got it in the season?
Yes.
Would it be possible to detect if it's come later and later every year?
I believe it would be.
Wow. That's global warming, baby. Hey, listen, that's my science.
That's how that's what I go off of.
You crunch all your numbers, eggheads. I got an anecdote. It's the date I received New England fall foliage. And if, truth be told,
don't lie.
I actually haven't done the research. But yes, USPS don't lie. Truth of the matter is, it's possible that's extended further and further because there ain't no fall foliage dropping right now. Or is there? I don't know.
So you're saying comes later?
I'm saying that each
it'll be
year,
later, not earlier.
Yeah, I used to get it in July, I think, right around the 4th, right? Red, white, and blue foliage. I don't know. I think again that's
it definitely has though.
But
in 16 years there has to be
maybe
all
a day.
Anomalies. No,
because I know we're talking about we're talking about weather and climate are two different things. Climate is over time. Weather is but I bet it's a full day later. And in terms of
it's huge.
That's huge.
Humongous.
That's quantum.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Baby.
Speaking of quantum, you think it's okay if we maybe not just take a show that was kind of cool and dope and then remake it? Oh wait, I shouldn't. Hold on. I'm in dangerous water.
Oh shit!
Already.
Here we go. Take a great show from the 80s.
Stop. Shit.
Shut up. No. On NBC.
So here's my
Shut it down, Jonathan. Shut it down.
Here's my issue with the show.
Okay. You watched it?
No.
Okay. You did not watch the pilot episode, but yet you are going to tell me
watched the trailer. Should I not talk anymore?
That's amazing.
This whole episode?
I saw the trailer.
That's sad.
I'm a film critic. I watched well, then everything is the best thing. What's your problem, though? I'm sure you're 100% correct.
From what I could
ascertain.
Yes. It just feels so... It's the whitest... It took a show that was already, sweet and, cool and, historical and all this stuff, but it, somehow has made it, more, gross and PC and,
really?
Basic bitchy and,
You mean white vanilla, not white, and then we've cast an Asian American actor.
It's super vanilla, and then they've just literally taken the white main character out and replaced it with an Asian American character. But from what I could tell...
From the trailer...
I didn't even watch the whole trailer.
Watched a minute and 5 seconds probably.
Mostly off the bus stop poster that I'm taking.
Pumping your gas. What's this?
You're not allowed to take...
I know the leap.
You're not allowed to take... You're not allowed to... It doesn't count to just take out the white main character, stick an Asian American character in there,
Okay.
and then just be like, see, we're like all inclusive.
We're quantum, baby.
because it all feels so contrived and awkward, and it was just like, oh, you could have so easily, like, it's just I feel like I'm seeing a wave right now of missed opportunities. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Where I'm like, oh my God, like that could have been so, you could have made that so much
Good.
you could have made that really just a really easy way to do that. Like there's probably a really cool, easy way to do exactly what you did.
Yeah.
But not make it feel like you literally just took an old model.
Yeah, the best way
and
to do
cut
that,
the center out.
Not do that. That's the easiest way.
Yeah.
And then say, hey, you're into Quantum Leap. It's probably available like really easily if you'd like to watch it.
Well, okay.
That's one way
Again,
to do it.
but we
oh
can't-
shit! But wait,
We're not allowed to
Get
talk
back to our problem. Okay.
You're not allowed to. And we're not going to stop doing that anyway as a
Oh,
people.
no.
So we can't talk about it that way. So
Okay, it's happening.
it's happening. So, I mean, nostalgia is in full force right now.
Yeah, we need it.
We need it bad. Holding on to it so bad. But it does seem to me like how hard would it be to anchor that character, steep that character in some truth.
For sure that you probably watched the first episode just to assess.
I said I was
gonna
watch
record-
the trailer. Did I?
Yeah,
tell you?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And I could ascertain from said
I
trailer.
have the first episode of season 2 of La Brea saved for you, so you can see. We watched what happened in the very first scene. Very first scene here, Lake Hollywood, that they call Hollywood Lake, in the Hollywood sign, and then just there's a whole new. There's more woolly mammoths and mastodons if you peek over into the Hollywood sign.
Just look over here.
Look over. Where are we? It's quantum. Everything is bent, baby. Worlds and Doctor Strange and multiverses and.
Everyone loves to talk about that.
Is that
shit.
because like this is another problem where shit is like so bad, we just instead of addressing like anything, let's go into. It's so much easier to just go into another verse.
But that's throughout time.
Oh, you mean we've done? But I
It's
just mean
just
right now
now-
it's so hot right now because it's like we're not going to be able to fix any of our shit. So
Right,
let's just
but
go
I mean-
into the multiverse.
But I'm saying but like
it's quantum, baby.
fairylands and all that shit. I
Oh,
mean,
that-
we've been talking about other dimensions and
Realms.
shit forever, but they were
Okay.
called realms. But now we're like
Those realms.
now
are
we think that we're
is
like
Middle Earth the multiverse.
It's a predecessor.
888-842-2357.
But I think right now we feel as though we're like somehow
I'm so smart.
right that we're cognizant of what it is to be like, oh no, we live in a multi-dimensional universe.
Fission,
and like,
fusion. It's all good. Like,
however,
what is up or down
if you were to look at the idea that
of like of water.
dimensions,
Oh, okay.
just 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D.
What about 5D?
Well, but that what it's the we live in a three-dimensional world and we're allowed to manipulate. Manipulate is the fourth dimension us being able to manipulate three-dimensional objects? Is that what the fourth dimension is? So,
Yeah.
well, the idea of the
So, anyway, Station 19's a television show.
which one's that?
That was the one that filmed right out here.
Oh, that's
Remember
not the
when
one
Travis,
that I watched with. that
remember when
takes place,
Travis
like,
and his dad?
post-apocalyptic Shakespearean troupe.
Which one was
Station
that?
49.
Oh no!
That
This is
shit- that show.
no.
That
This is
show
the
took-
Seattle Fire Department. Remember when Travis had that talk
Gay
with
drug addict?
his dad? No, Travis's
His
dad
dad's
was
a gay
too.
drug addict.
His dad was going crazy during the Rona. I'm playing golf, and there was just like gobbling dicks for like 2 years during the pandemic. And then Travis fawned him on Grindr with the belt that he gave him. And then they had their
You're making this up.
No, it said I want to be your daddy, and he was like, I gave my father that belt. This is what happened on Station 19, dog. It's a gay firehouse in Seattle. So Travis and his dad, right outside of the studio, had their heart-to-heart about what the fuck. And I guess from what I saw, it got crazy. At Thanksgiving, Paul came out to Travis's mom, just like, fuck it, I gotta be me. I'm gonna blow this up.
So another person came out.
No, the father finally told the mom, like, this is what's up. It's
His
Thanksgiving.
wife.
Yeah.
That he was still with?
Yeah.
Oh, he had to come clean.
He had to come clean on Thanksgiving. It's when you do it. Best time to do it.
Right.
Right there on Thanksgiving.
I'm grateful for Dick.
Hey, you know what I'm grateful for? This TV show
Random
and this
dick.
Anyway, they're back. My name's Preston Rosemont. I'm the key assistant locations manager for the hit ABC. I threw that in. Signature, they should have put that in. For the hit
Smash.
ABC Smash Success
Number one
ABC
smash
season
hit.
6 starts in October. Signature television series
Seat to
season
your pants
6.
thriller.
Station 19. We'll be filming here on your street on Friday, October 7th.
So is it safe to assume somebody's residence on the show is here on this street?
No, because
they just are fond of this
They
block?
love me. That my dad was a firefighter. And they know that.
They want that
know that. They want the authenticity.
We'll be shooting near Mr. Romatelli's.
He's a hero. Our actual filming will only be about 2 hours with some preparation and some cleanup time. But we want to let you know, I understand it's also trash day. Yeah, it is. And that's already a rigmarole. Station 19. I assure you, Seth.
So they live in the neighborhood.
I'm going to be adamant.
This lives down the street.
I'm going to be adamant about allowing the trash trucks to make their rounds. You better. In order to get our shoot right, we can't be seeing any LA trash bins, as our show, as you know, season 6 takes place in Seattle.
As you know,
Seth, PNW. If you have any objections, I do,
Heroes.
about me moving your hero trash bins out of our shot
First
when
responder
necessary,
trash.
first responder podcaster, COVID exempt, placing removable Seattle trash bin stickers on them, please feel free to call me at the number below. We truly appreciate the ability to be here and let us continue to bring entertainment to the world.
Signed, who?
Love that.
President of NBC.
Thank you so much. President of Station 19, Travis's gay dad, Paul. So, listen, that could be a collectible. You throw a fucking Seattle sticker on, I could pull that bin in and sell that bin on eBay to a Travie freak. Go on eBay to a Travie freak. Oh, you love Travie?
You can just go down. Yeah, boys.
This is his
just
trash.
Roll up to Boys Town.
This is his trash. You don't want to fucking pull that shit on trash day. You better respect that. You better let the trash trucks through. The recycle trucks through.
Person?
This is Preston Rosemont, key assistant location manager for the hit ABC show Station 9. Runaway Success Smash Hit Station 19.
So have you called Preston?
I've talked to Preston, but we just talked about Trav and Paul. That's what got me. I called about this, but he's like, you know what happened on Thanksgiving? I was like, what? I was like, last Thanksgiving this happened? So what happens when you don't watch a show for 6 seasons and you only periodically, when they shoot on your street, find out what's going on. It leaves a lot of...
Yeah, you got a lot of holes to
It's
fill.
a lot. It's like watching a trailer. It's just like... It's like, I'm not totally sure what's going on.
I know I'm right, though.
Oh, I know you're right.
Is it, so it's, I can watch this?
Station 19?
Quantum Leap.
No, because that's... This is an ABC joint. That's an NBC joint. Maybe you pick that up on Peacock.
Okay.
Yeah, you can watch that. You should watch that pilot. You might love it. You might love it. 45-year-old man, you might love it.
I mean, Ernie Hudson's in it.
Ernie Hudson, you cannot go wrong.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah, you got to watch that show. And then roll right into La Brea.
Reviews ain't so hot.
The reviews ain't so hot. What do they know?
What do they know?
They don't know shit.
I got something here. Dryers. Not Briars.
Dryers, washers and dryers?
No. DREYER apostrophe S.
Dryers.
Dryers, Grand. Drayers?
Dryers. Fred Dryer.
Grand Ice Cream. It's an American ice cream company founded in 1928.
That's amazing.
They were founded in Oakland, California.
Oh, wow.
Where
good ice cream.
Where its present-day headquarters still remain. The company's 2 signature brands, Dryer's Grand Ice Cream and Edie's Grand Ice Cream, are named after its founders, William Dryer and Joseph Edie. The Dryer's brand is sold in the western United States and Texas. The Edie's brand is sold in the eastern and midwestern United States.
Looks like we got another Hellman's Best Food situation on our hands.
Same shits, though, in the insides.
Interesting. Give it
that
to me again.
Regional branding.
What am I getting? What am I getting in Oakland? That's
Dryers. That's what I want.
What am I getting in Pennsylvania?
Edie's.
Same fucking thing, though.
Eddie's.
Edie's.
Joseph Edie.
It's amazing.
So
these are good things to know.
Hellman's is east of the Rockies, which
Where
means
best
that,
foods.
But that means that like 80% of the population know it as Hellman's, because not only is it more of the country, but just the population intensifies exponentially as you go east.
If you got two of the products and then
Don't
took
they
it
say
to the
like
other
80% of the population of America live on in the right 50% of it?
I don't know how that breaks down.
It's something crazy like that.
If you were to buy the product and then drive to the area where it's not sold, would you blow people's minds? If you were to get a Hellman's, and what is it? Which one's which?
I mean, I think you're
People in the know.
To blow minds would be a lot.
People in the know.
First of all, you can get Hellman's out here. You can definitely get Hellman's. Edie's I've never seen.
Okay.
But
You'd blow minds.
I don't
man.
think you would blow
If you
minds.
were sitting in your car,
No, like with
scooping
a Hardee's,
out ice cream
with
and
a
mayonnaise,
Hardee's cheeseburger.
Holy shit!
What are you?
Who are you?
Where are you from? I saw an alien.
Time traveler. Is this Quantum Leap? That's my Quantum Leap episode. I get food products sold. I bring them where they're named differently in another part geographically, and I bring them into restaurants, and I just look around and blow minds.
What if you did that? What if you staged a grocery store, a local grocery store,
wow.
but just staged
Switched
it exactly like it is somewhere else? Like this is just your normal grocery store, but instead all the products have been replaced with whatever the version
in a different part of the country is. Man, is that a bad idea? We've got some bad ideas. But,
so many bad ideas.
Mind, you fuck your mind up. That's what it's about. That's what we're about. You want to get multiverse. That's the multiverse. You step in the wrong door and you're in a supermarket and all the products are the same thing but with a different name because it's geographically different. Wow, man.
So the idea,
Wow.
I think the idea that this multiverse thing,
Yeah.
there's obviously the feeling like you were talking about of trying to get away from where we are. The escapism aspect of our technology, I think I think that's always there.
Okay.
But that as the technology becomes better and more convincing, the idea or fantasy of escape becomes more and more real and vivid because it's not going to be some weird 30-second respite from some like, whoa, trippy. It's like maybe I could actually like reinvent myself in some capacity there. And that the idea that we love to talk about things that we can kind of, well, I certainly do, love to like that I can kind of wrap my brain around, that I sort of get, but like don't actually get. But it feels very like, very current. And I think right now, that idea that we could project some aspect of ourselves or of our consciousness, or that we could experience something convincing enough that it feels like real, genuine experience.
But that's what it is. It's not. We're not seeking out sorrow and pain in these worlds. It's not the genuine authenticity of it. It's the relief, the placated comfort, escape of. It's not. We're not. It's getting away from this, which is like, and going there, which is ee.
But is it the idea that
so we got a lot of time to talk about it? It's just what it is. It's like I can't imagine. Maybe because at other points in time it wasn't a conceivable idea, but it seemed like maybe in other times people were just trying to like do the damn thing, and there wasn't much time to like, well, what about this?
Yeah.
Or maybe there were. Maybe I didn't know philosophically. I don't know. But I just
I understand what you mean though. That a lot of the urgency has been.
People are like too tired from like
been taken
working
off of us because we don't have to worry about like
harvests.
I mean, we don't. I mean, other people do, but they're you know poorly subsidized for that. So I mean, it's. But yeah, that it is our idle minds that start to kind of get ahead of ourselves as far as where we're actually at versus where we see things going. but that we live in this time where we can kind of like that we're acting as if we're further down that road than we are. And I mean, and it shows when companies like when Zuckernerd like launches, Web 2.0 or whatever, and or 3.0 or whatever yet, and people were like, we don't even know, like Meta, like shut up, like we're dying. There's like 2 million people like are dying right now. Like, this is the wrong time to like launch Meta. Like it's too. It's like, well, no, like we're not actually there yet, but the fantasy of being able to do that is such a driving force, and I think you see that in just the value, the profits being made in like gaming and VR and that kind of stuff. We were like, oh, this is definitely collectively something that we are, for the most part, all trying to do, in some way or another.
All y'all, maybe.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, most people
I'll be able to check out before that.
You don't think that there'll be a fully immersive...
There'll be nothing.
You don't think?
No. Nothing will happen in my life where I'll be like, this is crazy. And I'll be like, this is cool. It will never get like, holy shit. I'll always be like, oh, that's cool. What are the kids doing? That's cool. Oh, wow.
You don't think that there'll be at least a point where your old man brain won't be able to deal with the speed at which it's processing whatever fake thing it's spitting at you?
Nothing will happen that I'll be like, this is
like, you see these videos of these kids getting these VR on where they're like on those machines that like move with them and they're like, ah! And you're like, could you?
I'll be like, that's crazy. But like,
that's it, right?
Who cares? Like, take it off.
You're never going to.
Nothing will
forget that you're not.
Oh, God, no.
You don't think?
No way. Dude, I'm 50. No way.
So you're saying it's just a matter, it's just a time.
Oh, it's a time
constraint?
Yeah. What do you think? Nothing's going to happen the next 50 years.
You don't.
Crazy?
I think 50 years is really long.
Really?
Like in this, 10 years is pretty long. In this, when I think about, okay, let's just think about when we went to Seattle and we had like the VR tour.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? 5 years ago?
10 years ago.
Okay, so you're right. Nothing's, because it's
like
exactly.
It's way better. You get a little bit less of a headache. You take 1 ibuprofen instead of 2. So in 50 years, you won't take ibuprofen when you do VR. We did it! We did it! Are you mad that you're old? No, like, it's all good.
Well, but that's the other thing is that you don't really have any. You're not excited about that potential.
Yeah, because it's like,
right?
No, because like, why?
I don't know. Like, what if you could like put on a VR set and watch the Cowboys?
That'd be cool.
And be like in better seats than you are when you go next weekend. I guess
no, I'm into that. I'm into that.
To like, I guess.
Do I play for the team? No, when can I play for the team?
I'm not. I guess there's a difference for me. I guess. Yeah. That you actually get tricked into forgetting where you are.
That's
versus
what I'm playing.
Being like, I am completely. I am only processing that which is being fed to me right now. Yeah. I guess that I am fully like engaged in watching this game and like my no. Let's
get back to real things like poetry. All right? You don't need a fucking outlet to plug in your VR with poetry, right?
With spoken word.
With spoken word. Now, I'd like to say that Jill Biden, they did a wonderful thing at the White House. They brought 5 national student poets, brought them to the White House so they could read their award-winning poetry. Did a little funky. They set the room up. They put books and knickknacks on a mantle, and then small, like a sandwich board that announced that this coffee shop was having poetry.
Like a beatnik?
Yeah, and extras with berets and in my mind, but small votives on circular tables but
in the Oval Office?
Yeah, like basically
like just set it up.
Yeah, he was like sleeping in his day bed. These are all high school students, so they're just like, this looks like. Thank you, we appreciate the gesture. We are at the White House, but this is
touching shoulders.
This is like so bad.
Stop squeezing everyone's.
Stop hugging everybody.
Stop touching everyone's hair.
But listen to some of these titles. A recipe for steaming a moist dragon. land of healing, to dissect a pine. And these, let's just say we're in good hands
Okay.
with these 5
As
poets.
opposed to what the
We
hands-
are in great hands.
No, as opposed to these hands that we were in.
Jonathan wrote a poem when he was a teenager called He and She.
I don't know what this is.
Between he and she, who would you pick?
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. What do you mean? This couldn't be more prescient. Roe v. Wade. Future is female. But this is like all these people saying, you were doing this.
What people?
Yeah, the people on social, they think they like, look at me.
Go ahead.
Jonathan, you were awake many, many, many years ago. Between he and she, who would you pick? All those keeping her down. Y'all make I sick. I and I would not exist.
Nope.
If woman child were no here.
Nope.
Yes, that's true. That's true. We wouldn't be here without mothers.
Woman child.
Woman child. I and I would not exist if woman child were no here. A tear fall from my eye into your palm. We've been fighting for equality for much too long. Times we to boarding school like us.
Faculty and
Yeah, faculty and I. For much too long, times have changed, and so should the song. Be fruitful, yes, but don't discriminate. Those who choose to ignore, it is your fate. How could a flower grow if it didn't have good soil to put its roots in? To deprive sistrins of their rights. Sistrins. It's the, looked that up because I was like, is that, oh, that's the Jamaican patois for sister. Sistrins. That's the time that you spent in Kingston as a boy. Your father was a diplomat, right? So you were living...
It's outreach.
In my mind is to deprive sistrins of their rights. In my mind is a sin. So put their hand next to yours and catch that tear together. A tear fall from my eye into your palm. We've been fighting for equality for much too long.
Like a reprise.
Times have changed, and so should the
So
song.
that's our chorus.
Holy shit.
Chorus out.
So grab your sistren and let the tears fall into equal palms together. Hello? At the White House, I come in, I'm like, we actually have a sixth.
Hey, Sleepy
There's
Joe.
a sixth poem.
Wake
Yeah,
up.
Wake up. There's a sixth poem.
Y'all make I and I
Yeah, y'all ready for this? Like, wait a minute, this guy looks a little bit older than these high school students. Fuck, was that good? But that dog, he and she, this is about like,
He and she.
this is about our brothers and sisters that we are in this fight together.
Brethren
Our brethren.
and sister.
Our brethren and sistren. Oh, man. It's fucking amazing.
I don't know, man.
I do. It's about us coming together. Hello. Hello.
And-
October 22, 2022. What's up? Oh, you're talking about a poem that he wrote like way back then. It's like actually
You mean he
like
and she.
You mean he and she? That's sort of about like right now, about how we should be together. Oh, hello. Oh, God, did he do it?
A newly constructed University of Michigan facility that will be home to the most powerful laser in the United States is hosting its first experiment this week as the nation seeks to become competitive against the realm of high-power laser facilities. This experiment will be conducted at ZEUS, short for Zettawatt Equivalent Ultra Short Pulse Laser Systems. Now, this is by researchers from the University of California, Irvine. They traveled to Ann Arbor as part of their study of extremely intense interactions of light and matter and how such interactions can be harnessed to shrink particle accelerators.
Hello.
At the height of its power, ZEUS will be a 3 petawatt laser. Now, 3 petawatts is 3, the number 3, with 15 zeros after it.
Sounds good. Sounds large.
That's Luis Willengale, an associate professor of electrical engineering and computer science at Michigan, 3 petawatts is 3,000 times more powerful than the U.S. power grid. So
What's up now? The entire U.S. power grid times 3,000 in a very a laser, right? Small laser, just
I mean, I don't think it's that small.
well, just the beam.
The beam, yeah.
Beam itself is.
Michigan was awarded $18.5 million by the National Science Foundation to establish Zeus as a federally funded international user facility. Initially, the facility, housed in a building that is home to UM's Gerard Moreau Center for Ultrafast Optical Science, will host research teams conducting experiments that use a fraction of the laser's full power potential. The system will gradually ramp up, and Zeus is expected to begin its signature experiments in the fall of 2023.
It's like an edible.
Let's
or
just,
like salt.
Yeah.
You can always add.
Let's just check in. You can't take away.
You can't. You don't want to go full
Once
petawatt.
you,
Everyone
like-
knows that.
Once you fucking, yeah.
But that team from UC Irvine comes in and they think they're hot shots from Cali.
They open a fucking...
Oh, we're from Cali!
Open a wormhole.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Quantum zip.
Yep. Where'd your
zipper
college
hole.
go? We went to another, I don't know, the students are in a dorm in another universe. Yeah, that's what happens. So just chill on that laser.
Ramp it up.
Ramp that laser up. Don't think you're hot shots from Cali, because
No
you
rush.
know that's what they're going to do. They're going to come in, they'll be wearing flip-flops. Oh, in Cali,
Crocs.
oh, you guys can't wear Crocs to the lab?
Too cold?
Oh, is it too chilly? Shaka, TNC.
Let's crank this bad boy
Let's
up.
crank it all the way up to 3,000. Does this go to 3,000? Holy shit.
Yeah, well.
What happened to the University of Michigan? It moved
To
where?
we're
To
not
another
sure.
state? Maybe.
We're not sure.
Bend back time. Find it.
Go and find it.
Find it. Now, there was a TV show called Ring Nation. I've been anticipating. It's syndicated in various cities across 35 states, hosted by Wanda Sykes. It's going to be using a lot of Ring doorbell camera footage of sort of events, let's just say, and you interpret that as you may.
But Ring is a particular brand.
Ring
of
is
security
a
camera.
video doorbell camera owned by Amazon. And so there's a lot of privacy advocacy groups, and a lot of people were like, well, this is curious that this syndicated show Ring Nation by Amazon, it's just that's a very specific, this Ring camera got its own TV show.
I mean, yeah, it's a product.
Yeah,
the
it's a
product name
got
is
its
in
own,
the title.
It'd be like watching the Dyson and you
But
watching
is it on
the-
Amazon?
It's not on, you can't stream it. You also can't watch it in fucking Los Angeles. So
Why?
can someone tell me
Wait,
about
why?
Ring Nation?
'Cause of
Because I can't watch
privacy?
it. It's syndicated and not available in LA, and I can't stream it. So everyone that's listening to the show, Seth, Ring Nation's incredible. Wanda Sykes is cracking me up. Have you seen it? No, I haven't. I can't watch it in America. Now the word is that it's showing in a lot of older aged, lower income white areas. That's what article I read. And I don't know if that's to maybe if you didn't have a Ring camera,
Interesting.
maybe they would be trying to sell you one on the TV show that's based on a fucking product. Have you seen that Dyson TV show where they just clean? They clean stuff. I need a Dyson. Amarillo, Butte, Gainesville, Salt Lake City, Spokane, Youngstown.
Is it also
No
just
LA.
because
No
there's
LA.
just so much more porch piratey stuff in those areas? Is it like
I
the
don't know how that breaks
demographic?
down. Porch pirates in
Well-
LA versus Youngstown? I don't know. I mean, you've been a victim of property crime
Recently.
so I mean, I don't know. But I kept reading about it, and then it was like, oh, maybe they didn't air it because they got a petition. Like they got people to sign a petition to not air it. I'm like, oh, it's not showing up daily of me trying to like what's supposed to have started. And then when I did the dive to be like, did they pull this from the? Oh no, people have been enjoying Wanda Sykes and the Ring camera footage,
So I would have.
and I can't stream it on Amazon. What do you think this is all about? You watching Ring Nation? You part of Ring Nation? No,
I can't. I'm not allowed.
I'm not allowed
It's
in Ring
illegal
Nation.
in my city.
Legally, I'm not a
I'm
member.
allowed to watch it.
I don't have. I've heard about it. Isn't that a bit much that there's people that are hashtag Ring Nation and that I can't, I don't even say I
must
want to
make you
like
nuts.
dog the idea that there's and it's a show that's like crazy footage.
Well,
It's
yeah,
a crazy
real-
footage show. That's enough.
I mean-
but the fact that it's brand new and it's syndicated, it's got all the things that I like, and I won't know because I can't join the nation. Listen, I'm not saying
But
I
you've
want to
joined-
give.
I mean, you have a Ring camera, so you are a member of the
so
nation,
I'm paying for everyone else to enjoy Ring Nation,
but not allowed to view it.
but not allowed.
I wonder how they do it with the footage. How it gets, like, how do they find it?
Well,
Do people
they probably
submit it?
in headquarters get to watch all of it, right?
Well, they're all just sitting around,
Yeah,
watching
watching it, and they're picking out the best
And
stuff.
so then
Hey,
picking out
how'd
the
you
best
get
stuff,
that?
and then what? Sending it to the people and saying, "Is it okay if we put this
No,
up?"
just
Oh,
putting it on and be
putting
like, you bought it. Somewhere you signed it. We
own it.
We own your second cat and all the footage. So deal with it.
But is it crime or is it like
I think
goofy?
I think it's going to be to fill. It's on every day though. They'll have to find 12 clips.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
not again.
Yeah, he farted. Like it will be just
All right.
a
little bit.
like mailman doing a dance, some cute stuff, some.
But I'm very it's pretty weird that the name of the product is in, because
Ring.
being that there's like 4 other major contenders in
Ring.
that market. So like, are they going to make their shows?
No, because Ring Nation already did it.
Already made it.
How is it? Wouldn't know. Yeah, can't sign over. Do I have to give up my
Citizenship.
U.S. citizenship?
No, wait.
Do I have
Where
to
is
send
it
my-
not available? Is it not available where? In the States? Where is it? Is it California that you can't see it?
No,
Do you
I think
know?
Fresno. It was. I had a list
So
of
it's-
35 cities, and it's just. I was like, I am wait. Have to.
And it's
get
not
to
a
Los
legal
Angeles.
issue that's keeping it from LA. It's just not syndicated here because nobody here wants to see
Although-
amazing television.
Watch Wanda Sykes have you roll. You don't want to
Groundbreaking.
roll on the floor. And Miss Sykes
Groundbreaking
is-
modern television.
Miss Sykes giving crazy commentary about the footage. I don't know, man.
Somebody's gonna burn it to DVD for you.
like every
Send it
day,
to
like
us.
it's 900 hours.
or just like call you and FaceTime.
Now-
Just put the camera up.
So I guess that's how they're doing me on that. And you know that Ring's got that Astro. Astro's that little dog that's like, he's rolling through your house. Have you seen Astro? Astro is just like living with you. And he's got a screen. And I saw the trailer on Astro. And when the baddies came in,
What does Astro
when those
do?
2 junkies came into the house, Astro like rolled up and was like, "You want some?" Switchblade in one hand,
Come on.
gave him the finger with the other hand, while his internal guts were calling 911. He doesn't need to hold a phone. One's giving the perps the finger. One's a tiny switchblade. Internal guts call. No, actually, it splits in half. It can call 911 and the owner. It's amazing.
And his name's Astro.
And I'm Astro. And the perps were like, "Whoa,
And they
junkie!" And then they ran.
drugs.
Yeah, the junkies that they cast in like these, they put them in a tank top, little
Hoodie,
stand in
tank
a hoodie. One's in a hoodie, one's in a tank top. Skinny little white guys, like it's just. I got cast. I'm perp number 2 in the new Astro. It's from Amazon. That's Bezos. I'm Bezos adjacent.
junkie.
Play a junkie number 2. When I see the switchblade, I run.
say,
Okay, but now A&E. Last summer they gave us Neighborhood Wars, and the wars in neighborhoods can get hot. Then this summer they gave us Road Wars, and we all know what's going on these streets. You've been driving. Now on Tuesday, October 18th, check your local listings. With supply chain shortages, prices skyrocketing, and more shoplifting than ever before, positive customer relations are nearly impossible. So A&E is bringing Jonathan, Seth, and UID Nation, and I guess 35 syndicated cities of Ring Nation, customer wars. It's going to spotlight the conflicts that arise when disgruntled and irrational customers come face to face. With employees doing their very best to take care of the needs, sometimes it doesn't matter. We're going to see fiery exchanges at the fast food drive-thru, loss prevention brawls. This series is going to prove once and for all that the customer is always right is the exception rather than the rule. Well, that's on A&E. So I guess I get to watch that in America? What documentation do I need as a citizen of the country to watch TV now? Oh, sorry. you're not part of Customer War Nation. Oh, you're not part of Ring Nation? Oh, but you got one? Oh, your girl bought it? Oh, you gave the money already? Oh, sorry.
I don't.
How can you own a product? The product makes a TV show, but you're not allowed to watch the TV show.
Well,
And you have 9,000 streamers.
But there's other problems.
Oh, there's privacy
there's
and criminal and yeah, I get that. Fuck all that.
Why can't I watch
Yeah,
it?
have a coffee and watch somebody steal something and get caught.
Yeah, you should be able.
I should be able to do that.
I mean, you should be able to do it from the app. You should just be
I
able
should
to
be
watch
able,
Ring Nation
I should
on
watch
your
it
Ring.
on the Ring. I should be able to just sit outside, do my own vids.
It's like a little TikTok.
Are you part of Ring Nation? No, I'm actually not. I applied 4 years ago for citizenship.
heard from them.
I've been done all the paperwork. My father's a part of Ring Nation,
all the
and his
songs.
grandfather was born in
They
Ring.
know all the lyrics.
in Ringtopia. So yeah, I know. I have all the history of Ringtopia Nation. It's crazy. Oh well, I'll just watch it on. Oh well, I have Ring and I have Prime.
Amazon.
I'll just watch it on.
It's got to be on.
Oh,
No, not on.
oh, not on. Okay, cool. I guess I'll just watch Customer Wars on A&E. That's all right. Holy shit!
We're talking about La Brea.
Actually, speaking of those on Patrol Live, OP Nation on Reels, which you are allowed to watch. That's on. They're going to do a ride along with Danny Brown tonight. Some woman won. They did a contest. Do a ride along with Danny Brown, and that's tonight.
The rapper.
The rapper. And then they're going to be in New York in studio next week with Styx and fucking
Talking
Dan.
about the
talking
ride-along?
about this woman won. There's a picture of her. She's like beaming, like I won. It's just like that could go. You talk about
What
going
town
off
is
the
that?
rails. This is Berkeley County. No, this is is it Richland County, which is Columbia. I think Columbia, South Carolina, which is the capital, and then they actually have Berkeley County, and Berkeley is Charleston. I think I want to say Richland, Columbia. I'm sure the waivers are signed, and she won, and she's excited.
She's gonna get shot in the leg.
She's gonna say goodbye to her kids. Will come back, and mommy, we'll watch you on TV tonight. And then what happens when Danny Brown gets ambushed? And she's in the back seat next to the camera person.
Yeah.
And it's like the
gotta-
car gets taken.
It's on fire.
Holy
Car's on
shit. They park they park the SUV on the railroad tracks like they're wont to do.
Like they love to do.
They love to do. Like old-timey villains. We'll park it on the tracks. So this woman is, I just hope for her safety that she can make it through 3 hours.
But you also kind of hope.
But actually,
Not for her
wicked
safety.
hoping that shit goes off the rails and that she somehow has a firearm is like, Jacob, you've been deputized. And she
You're our
just-
last hope. Last
Save
line of
us!
defense.
And she, yes, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. And then we're like, what happened? Yeah, the woman on the ride along, she shot 9 people.
She got like 9
she
of
went,
them.
She shot one, and then she got so excited she turned the gun sideways, and she just went crazy. She shot everybody.
Be on next week to talk
Yeah, she'll
about
be
it.
in New York. She'll be in studio,
in studio
to let
to-
us know.
How it went.
How did that go down? When that waiver you signed, everybody that you murdered, the traffic stop. She just gets so excited. Give me your registration. Like, no, you're not a. See, I don't know is she allowed to leave the automobile? Like, get in the.
In the heat of things, you can't.
You
control.
can't.
There's too many factors.
Too
at
many
play.
factors. Like light rain. It's just a. You don't know.
Give me your registration.
Give me your- Hey,
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if you're allowed to do. You're probably not
What
allowed
is-
to do anything. You're
But-
probably legal. That doesn't mean that they don't let them.
I
but
mean,
I'm saying, but
the idea that they've that they're doing a ride along is just like you guys are really, they're really flexing their reels biceps over there.
yeah,
They're like saying to A&E, they're taking huge, they're doing curls for the girls, benches for the wenches, and just like we're reels. We're gonna do a ride along. Like, oh no. So I hope everyone's safety tonight. I mean, you don't know what the fucking happened.
no, I mean
That's why there's a waiver.
Yeah.
That's why you signed it.
that's why she's deputized.
That's why she's
I had
deputized.
to go to the training
You're a
course.
sheriff now. Wow.
in Louisiana, alligator season is underway in the state. Meat prices are high in this year. People within the industry are expecting a very good alligator season.
You talking about alligator season? Hold on now, Lavalier.
Yeah.
I don't know when meat prices aren't high in alligator because that's a delicacy.
Yeah,
but-
I'm not crazy about it.
Oh God, dude! When I meet you, ever have my stew?
You never. That's good.
Well,
you
never have my.
alligator meatball.
Wait a minute, all over there. Alligator turkey meatball. Alligator season. Lavalier.
The last alligator I ate was not.
You were probably like, what's it? It's October 1st. It's probably your birthday. I mean, Labor Day with my dad. Alligator sandwich.
No, it was at. It would have been at Wurstkirch.
Oh, they have alligator there?
I had,
What the
I had
fuck?
an alligator hot dog.
You get a rattlesnake and an alligator. And I'll tell you which one tastes more like chicken. What? Fucking psychopath. Give me a Monday Code German beers. Oktoberfest. Is it October? Yeah, it's today.
Alligator.
Alligator Oktoberfest. I'll put pumpkin spice on. I don't give a fuck. Don't you ever have my pumpkin rub?
My pumpkin alligator.
You ever have my pumpkin alligator rub? I'll put it on baguette.
Yeah.
The baguette French.
So.
Creole.
Yeah.
My Creole. So you never had my Creole alligator pumpkin
No,
spices.
I'm not crazy about alligator. It's sort of a
Yeah, it's an acquired taste.
kind of a gamey chicken.
Kind of a gamey swamp type
tough chicken.
Swamp people type of food.
Yeah, it's sort of
But
one of
the
those
price
things you
is-
only eat because you have to.
Because it's so good.
Because it's so
Because
scrumptious.
it's so good. Because it's so only choice.
Because it's so only.
Because I'm about like 4 hours outside Baton Rouge, and we don't have much on here.
Well, yeah.
We got a little bit of rabbit from last season.
That's about it.
We got a little bit of alligator because the prices are high. What? You know how we do it over here. Lavalier. Fucking Christ. Oh, the CIA just busted out their fucking podcast. They want to go toe-to-toe with the big dogs.
These fucks.
These fucks think that they...
That's it. That's it.
The Central Intelligence Agency, they're commemorating 75 years of excellence, they say. They started in 1947. Duty, commitment, mission.
Assassination.
Assassination.
Covert ops. Coup d'etats.
We are the nation's first line of defense. We accomplish what others cannot accomplish, and we go where others
they're
cannot
bound
go.
by the law.
Bound by law. I'm Josh Brolin. We go where others cannot go. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know that.
Because it's illegal.
Because you like rendition.
'Cause
You
it's
like take
crimes
people
against
here and you
humanity.
bring them here.
It's a humanitarian.
Alligator waterboard. The CIA, a tap, tap, tap. Is this thing on? That's their announcement. Oh, you clever. The Langley Files is what it's called. It's the CIA's official podcast. Listen to CIA Director William J. Burns bring the CIA out of the shadows as we celebrate 75 years of serving the nation. Where the body's buried. Is that a call-in show? Because I got some fucking
I
questions.
got some questions.
I ain't see my daddy. Where'd you bury him? Push my daddy out a window. I've seen a lot of docs with acid and like weird shit, man.
You got a lot to talk
You got a lot to talk about. You threw my grandpappy out a window
What's up?
in Oklahoma City in 1952.
You want to shed a little
You want to
light?
shed a little light on that, Mr. Burns?
Is this a call?
Speaking of season 2 of The Old Man, I've got some questions about that too. Yeah, these CIA agents, tourists, you don't fucking know. They go plainclothes, they show up, military brass is just like, it's just, you got the dossier. You see that fool? He's got aviators on. You're in a foreign fucking country. He has an American accent. Just get the fuck out the way. Because you don't know it.
You disappeared. You make it disappear real
You're
quick.
going to get disappeared.
Real quick.
Who's your boss? You know my fucking boss. My boss is Uncle Sam. Get the fuck out the way. Yeah, they don't play. Show up somewhere and you see one of those fucking dudes. That's cloak and dagger, dog.
Yeah, step back.
Step back. And I guess they retire and then they live as assassins from TV shows, or I don't know what they do. At some point, you can't be in that game because that's like a young
Younger
person's game.
So then you become like a play.
No,
like
you
a shot caller?
retire, I guess, but
But to a
with
hunting
stories,
lodge?
with like PTSD and stories
and podcasts.
well, yeah.
Well, no, don't you? I mean, I think what we're led to believe from the shows that we watch is that they become these behind the scenes,
like
real
marionettes, the
real
real
deals.
shot callers.
Yeah, that they're not. They
Yeah.
really run things.
Oh, they really pull the strings in the shadow world. That's kind of multiverse shit. Because that's the verse under the verse.
Yeah, I mean
That's the shadows.
those are the
You can't handle the truth. They told us.
shadow people.
Shadow people, they call them. Because the truth can't be handled. So you know what I mean? You don't want to know the truth. That's how you lay your head down at night.
That's the only way you can.
You don't know. You don't even start this podcast. We don't want to fucking. Don't
shouldn't
tell
have
us.
done this.
You should have done this.
This is a
You fucked
mistake.
up. You fucked up. That shit is supposed to be buried and hidden. Don't take it out of the light, Mr. Burns.
Don't declassify.
What if that guy just went like
declassify.
he went off the rails and just started like, I got something crazy. Let me tell you what happened to Kennedy.
Poison this guy.
Oh yeah, man, Lee Harvey, he's still alive. Oh God, the CIA director's gone crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking want to get in the podcast game, huh?
Everybody.
Oh, you want to get in the game now? You want to get in the game?
Why are they so popular? now?
Podcasts?
Yeah.
They're
Is it just because they're free?
you know what it is? Is it that? Is it because of that?
They're definitely. It's like hit like another. To me, it just seems like this is it is more commonplace that somebody is listening to a podcast than they are listening to like, oh, I'm listening to the new Beyonce
Or a new record.
Like it's like oh, what are you listening to? It's like I'm listening to a podcast. I'm not listening to music. Like it definitely seems as though it is a far more ingrained into our daily existence
Did I
at this
fuck that up?
point. No, it's fine.
Okay, sorry.
It's fine.
I'm kicking it because I don't know, but I guess that's when you start something, it's great to know that in time that it will become as wildly popular.
I find that it's sort of a antiquated tech in a way, but or not tech, but the presentation is one that you would think maybe isn't appropriate for modern times.
I love
but
it.
It seems to be.
That's just it. We're getting back to basics, brass tacks, nuts and bolts.
Well, also that people are multitasking, and so an audio-only thing does enable one to do multiple things.
Clean your gun. I was listening to how you doing on cleaning my gun.
That's the deal.
Regular speed. I don't speed that up. I want the cadence as is.
Yeah.
They're talking fast enough already. Don't worry about it.
Regular.
Go any fucking faster, you shoot yourself in the leg. You kidding me? I love it though.
Yeah.
It's great for us.
Everyone loves podcasts.
Good, because you invented it. You
Patreon.
should be
Go to
Patreon.
Patreon.
888-842-2357. Hey, prove your love.
Prove your love.
Got
as a
to show
podcast.
me love.
18 consecutive months, Nevada casinos have claimed at least $1 billion in revenue.
All right. What was it? How many? 18. So that's August. All right. I mean, come on. Should we even? It's done. It's a wrap. It's a billion. It's a billion a month
I
now.
can't
On
wait for them
we
to
should
get-
only talk about it again when it hits
It's
two.
$1 trillion month.
$1 trillion. I'm not stopping this podcast with you until Vegas makes $1 trillion a month
Free and clear.
from us suckers.
Free and clear. Yeah.
God, when I can gamble on the VR, that's when I'm going to get in.
You can do that, I think.
Oh, you can. Okay.
I bet.
You can
Sure
get
there
in.
is.
I want to gamble on it.
I
I want
wanna know-
every play, run or pass, incomplete, interception. If I'm not betting in VR on every single play
Like-
of this game,
Commercial break.
I ain't living. Commercial break. What's it going to go to? Oh, shit. Who is it? Alamo? They still rent cars? It's going to be Alamo. Oh, fuck. It's not Alamo. It was Dollar. I just lost all the money. But I'll make it back in VR. And
I'll
if
make
not,
it
I'll
back
go on
in
the
VR.
run. I'll run to a different fucking multiverse, baby. I'll go find the fucking University of Michigan. What's up? They're partying. The laser. It just
took
they
them.
turned it up. Because those cats from Irvine, they might be scientists, but they're still from SoCal.
They run hot.
So they come in they had some Modelo's. Like, you guys don't have Modelo's here? Bloop, 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 bloop. Just like
poured it into
poured
the
it
laser.
up. They tell you, I love to be out in nature. You know that.
I do.
I like to breathe in that air, and I like to get away from the asphalt, and I like to see the fractals of nature.
Yes.
But because I actually don't do that yet, but want to, I found a compromise. So I just went kayaking. But where I did it, though, is a curious
LA
one.
River.
Did it in the LA River.
Wow.
Dropped right in. Got right. Let me get in. Helmet. Tied the helmet. Dave and Ollie, my pals, they put my vest on, and then dropped in. LA River.
You're
talking grade 5 rapids.
No, hold on. No,
what we're talking here.
We're talking
River running wild.
A tandem?
No.
It's solo kayak.
Solo kayak. Went right in. Fucking. I said, "What do you got? A Jackson Antics? That's what I'm going to be getting." Because we're talking like powerhouse. Dave had a Jackson, and that's what I wanted.
What is that? Is that a kayak?
Yeah. It's a 1600. I'll be picking that up. Yeah, we went. Me and Samantha, her friends, a couple, Max and Adam, and then there was just one other couple, Dave and Ollie, just moved from New York, working for the Olympics 2028.
Sick.
And they're like straight up like kayakers. Like I was
urban kayakers.
Yeah, well, no, they just moved here. They had just gotten here, and I'm wearing like blue Nike like sneakers, like white pants, like a Western shirt, and so I get there and like, so when do you change? Like all the, and when are you gonna put on
clothes?
Yeah, when do you like,
appropriate attire?
Oh, so you're gonna change right here? You can park right here? Like, let's fucking drop in. Like, helmet, let's drop in. Now, when you see the rapids, they say they're not rapids, and I guess if you're standing next to them, they're really not. They're light, babbling brooks. But when you are on top of them in a machine you've never been in your life,
and they're shooting you,
and
down,
and you are flying down. The river gone wild. There were 5 of them that get a little hairball, and 4 of them I made it through, and one of them Ollie was waiting for me. She was going first, and I hit that shit. Jonathan, I could have been going 30 miles an hour for all I know. Put the fucking paddle up, closed my eyes, prayed to Jizo, and then the thing you don't want to do is get really in the water, because the water is not
the LA River.
Let's just say it's not a Colorado natural springs. It's actually more like raw sewage.
Yeah, runoff.
51 miles from Canoga Park to Long Beach, and we're in Elysian Valley for about 2 miles. So we're at the headiest, dankest. What's that dank
headwater
scent as we wait to get in?
So what happens in this last
scenario?
Did you submerge?
Did
you go sideways?
I went sideways and was like, close your mouth. Don't get it in your ears. Oh God. But went in and was trying to get out.
In and then back up, or you didn't go
fell out and you can stand. Because at some points it's so shallow you're on rocks and you're doing this.
Yeah, kind of nudging yourself along.
But at points it was 8 feet deep. And at some points we were looking at egrets because I like nature.
I know.
So I like to sit in a kayak and say, that's an egret. And that's a Budweiser can, but that's an egret. Ah, fuck, that's a diaper.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's an entire gas grill. There's a gas grill, go this way. Literally,
you're in the LA River. I mean, it is the refuse of the
LA River. But I only took that one plunge, and I think I'm all right. They tested it the night before we were on a hold, because it has to meet some level. You can't do it. So some environmental group comes in and at the very last minute they're like, "You guys are good to go." And it's a beautiful day, so enjoy yourselves. It's the last day of the season, so enjoy yourselves.
How long was this journey?
It's a couple hours.
And
it's me. It's just like I have to be out on the water in my kayak.
If it's another.
If I'm not with fucking Alex, if I'm not fucking free soloing with Jared and Alex, I gotta be in my Jackson Antics 2.0, $1,600. I gotta be in it. Because if I'm not on the water in my own fucking kayak, who am I?
So would this be, do you know, would an Antics be appropriate for light sea kayaking as well?
Oh, this is professional performance grade. It's smaller than the one we had. It kind of zipped their bodies around. It was, But Ollie said to me, she said, "Seth, baby, just
Call me.
call me.
Come and
Oh,
grab me.
The water's gonna do what it do, and the kayak's gonna do what it do. You gotta become one with it. Don't fight it, Seth. When you hit the grade 5 rapids, because I think that's what they were, grade 5. When you hit the grade 5, don't close your eyes, pray to Jesus, and hold the paddle up because you're just.
They told you to do that?
No,
You're not supposed to do that.
It just.
It dropped.
You're going like you're like flying down water in a fucking plastic tube into like brush, and you're not going slow. You're going completely
Fast.
out of control, too fast,
Really?
too fast.
So it picked up.
There's 5 points, maybe 3.
What would have Samantha made it through the last one?
She fell on mine.
The same one.
But I think it's because she was so like, I was like, all right, I'm going. And I think everyone was like, they must have heard that because I'm like screaming. And she came in but yeah, that was really there was just one that
Would you
took.
do this again?
I don't know if I would do it again
Would you do it again in real nature?
with my Jackson in
Would-
my
like-
powerhouse paddle that I just got.
As an invite? Like
It
if
would
Jackson invited
it'd be
you?
amazing. When,
No, but would you go like if we go do a show in Denver and somebody's like, let me take you like it's
I heard you have to be out.
picking you up in the morning.
I got another Jackson in the RAV4. Let's do this.
Would you go?
I mean, it's got to be grade 4, grade 5 because I won't do it if I'm not.
That's the point.
If the river ain't wild.
How wild are these rapids?
How wild do we go? Am I Strathern? Am I Bacon? Am I Streep? Who am I? Is the river going to get wild? Oh, Lord, that's a shopping cart. Let me go. I mean, it is just.
I have friends that are part of a fly fishing crew.
Oh, you get that carp.
They get that crazy carp.
I wanted to get some of that carp.
They don't eat-
because after it,
they
I
don't
wanted
eat
to. I'm
that
so
shit.
hungry.
They don't eat
I
that
wanted to
shit.
fry up some
But
carp.
when you see those things, you're like,
big.
They're fucking big.
Yeah, they got like they're
because
swole.
They're like they live off
Well, they
like
have
monster
like,
energy.
Yeah, they like literally living on A-shocks.
It's like chimichangas
and
and
like chicken
A-shock.
bones. I mean, one of them looked at me like I was like, "What is that?" They're like, "That's a carp." And
It's LA carp.
He's looking at you, and he's kind of
Sizing
pissed.
you.
He's kind of pissed. Beautiful though to nature. Nature is
To nature.
beautiful. A lot of you're in the LA River in Elysian Valley. There's like
So
you get to like Dodger Stadium and the Home Depot
you
when
see
you
the
finish.
cats, like the.
You start in Frogtown
So where the cats are the cats still there?
didn't
The
see-
drainage cats, they're like cats' mouths, but they're drainage holes. Maybe they
when
did
the
it.
water was up, it was at a peak level. We
They
got
might have been covered.
so we got a great day. Me, but it was weird because we got there and you have to. I don't know what I was thinking, like in terms of like water, but right away to get to where we go, you have to like walk through water. And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I'd never thought about like I was just more excited about this like crazy weird LA thing. And then we started, and within a minute of starting, I was like up to my knees, like walking through water, and I was like, oh, I'm not like
Prepared for
This is
this?
not like something I want.
White jeans also get a little see-through
Hey,
when they
baby,
get wet.
Listen, with me, Dave, and Ollie, it's all good. That's my kayak throuple. It's all good.
But Samantha's there too.
She was there too.
Dave and Ollie are in separate
Yeah.
solo kayaks.
They're full. They had crazy fucking
But
shoes.
did they
like-
bring their own shit?
Oh, they were fully rigged out. Own
So
shit.
they brought their own
Paddles,
kayaks?
kayaks, shoes.
So, but your kayaks you rented from
they
the...
give you, they
Okay.
give them to you.
But
yeah.
these people showed up with their own
yeah.
shit.
Max and Anna, me and Samantha, and them with their full
Full gear.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm walking up like I'm going to the fucking movies at the Chinese. And so you'll be
Changing here?
Ian, you'll be changing where? Like what?
I can't believe Samantha let you do that. Not telling you like you should put
No,
on some
she
trunks.
Oh, you don't think she
like tried to get
she
you.
hates me. It's just like hates you. Hates you. And also didn't want to. She's like, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh,
I
you
was more,
made her do this?
Well, she was like,
I thought she put you up to it.
no,
And you were like, I'm down.
I was for some reason
Wha-
super.
where
don't
where
know.
did you stumble into the
I
opportunity?
had known that it
That it
existed,
existed.
and then there was an article a few months ago, and I was like, should I do that? And then was like, I'm gonna do that, and then got excited about it, but then watched some videos where on those parts, and I was like, because I said to them like, I've never like, am I gonna be all right? They'll be like, you're gonna be fine. And I got a little. I mean, how wild is the river again? I want to know.
Would you say that Samantha was surprised by the wildness of the rapids? Was it wilder than she anticipated?
No, she was like, "Is this gonna get crazy?"
And it didn't.
And it didn't. But it did. It didn't. No, but it did.
The Hollywood sign is getting a shiny new coat of white
That's what
paint
I'm talking about.
to ready it for its milestone 100th anniversary in 2023.
Amazing. We've been talking about this.
The Hollywood Sign Trust, which oversees maintenance and upkeep of the sign, announced that crews will be painting the sign through November 1st. The 8-week project is being completed through a partnership with Sherwin-Williams.
That's a good company.
Which is donating the paint and materials, and Dugan and Associates, which is completing the project. Crews will climb the 45-foot-high letters and apply 400 gallons of primer and paint. The color Emerald Rain Refresh in extra white, that's SW7006,
Yeah, mark it.
is being referred to as Hollywood Centennial White for the momentous celebration. Sherwin-Williams completed a similar pro bono painting of the Hollywood sign in 2012.
You got to take a look up there. Get down to Larchmont. Take a look up there.
Emerald Rain Refresh.
Oh, that's my color. Centennial. Hollywood Centennial. That's my DJ name. Is it Hollywood Centennial?
Emerald Rain.
Emerald Extra White. Emerald Rain. That's gonna be perfect.
It's gonna be too much.
Almost. Wow.
Just gonna-
Sunglasses. Let me
Damn.
get my Persols on. That's a bright. Woo. But you got to do that refresh. You got to do it at least every 10. You got to do it for this 100-year celebration.
And then also it'll be still looking real good by
It'll
the
be
time the
looking
Olympics
so
roll
good.
in.
Good
Still
call.
be looking nice and fresh.
Good call. So I think that's gonna be good. I think we're gonna need that just because next year's gonna be a lot of. There's gonna be a lot of
eyes on Hollywood
eyes on Hollywood. I think
over the next few years.
2023. Yeah, over the next few years. Yeah.
A lot of eyes.
You know. Yeah. So it's 9:47.
Yeah, we are a
Comedy podcast started
comedy-
in February of 2006, and now it's October.
It's independent,
Yeah.
commercial free. We are not part of a network, and we don't sell things on the show to our listeners. So the way you can support the show is by going to Patreon, pledging $5 a month to the show. You will get all the videoed episodes that we do in here. You get access to our archive of hundreds of episodes that we've been doing of this show since 2006. It means everything to us. It is our life, our livelihood. And thank you to everybody who does it. Please don't stop. 888-842-2357 is our toll-free
What's your
voicemail. I don't know, man. It sucks. I can't remember it.
All right.
You don't have that little
I
piece
think
of
it might
paper?
be on the tape. Can you see it on the table right there? I think I wanted to set it
It
aside.
is 323
There you go.
387 3570. 323 387 3570. You can text or call that number. That comes to me on
amazing.
my phone. We have Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. You can
Oh,
find,
yeah, definitely.
find me and Seth out there somewhere.
You got to
But
come back
most
for
importantly,
9:48.
Just come back for 9:48. Tell a friend, and take care of yourselves.
Seatbelts.
Seatbelts.